Hi everybody, it's Angie. Today I wanted to talk to you a little about social media. So social media can be a really great thing, right? It helps us connect with others, those who live close and we can't talk to them or see them for due to quarantine. It also helps us connect with others who maybe don't live so close. We also get our information. We get information from there. We can get news from there. It can be inspiring, can make us laugh. There's lots of funny videos that go around. Um, social media can be a really positive thing, right? However, it can also be a really negative thing. First of all, it's kind of a time suck. So what I mean by that is that you find yourself like scrolling through. You start at 2 o'clock, and next thing you know, it's 3 o'clock, and you've just been looking through everything. And so sometimes it can prevent us from getting done what we need to get done. Um, Second thing is that, unfortunately, social media can be a great place for people to say some really hateful and unkind things. And A lot of times it's because people are hiding behind that anonymity of the computer screen, or, it's a lot easier to say something about somebody without having to say it to their face, right? So, another problem is, and something we're kind of getting a lot of right now, is secondary trauma. So, that vicarious trauma. Back in March, quarantine started. We were constantly told on a daily basis how many people were getting sick and how many people were dying. Um, what things not to touch, staying away from people, and that was just a lot to take in, right? And all of our news feeds on social media were filled with it. Well, so then, unfortunately, we saw the video with Ahmaud Arbery and George Floyd, and that's really, really hard to watch, right? Um, it's hard to watch, it's hard to process. And then we've seen riots and looting, and it's just been a lot. And so, those things, the way they take a toll on us, because it is that secondary trauma, we can have those PTSD symptoms, right? We can start experiencing more anxiety, not being able to sleep as well. Maybe you're binge eating because you're just like trying to give yourself something that feels good. Same with substance use or alcohol use. A lot of that can go up because we're just trying to cope, right? We're just trying to um, deal with life the way we can right now. So, just because of all that, it's really important that, yes, it's good to use social media to connect and to get news and information, but it's really important that you disconnect from it on occasion. Use that time. Maybe you go take a walk, exercise, meditate, or pray if that's something that you do. Practice some of the coping skills that we'll be showing on here, healthy breathing, mindfulness, call a friend on the phone, maybe try to meet while practicing social distancing. Um, you know, because of everything that has shown up um, in the news lately with just systemic racism and police brutality, maybe you want to use some time to advocate for yourself, for your community, to voice your cause. Also, maybe creating visual or written or dramatic arts. That's a good way to help process what you're feeling, as well as disconnecting you from social media. Give yourself a break. Um, it's hard to live in the war zone, and that's kind of what it feels like right now. So do something good for yourself. Give yourself a break from social media on occasion. Um, and I hope all of you are well, and we hope to see you back soon.